I'll do what it takes to make you believe. With my heart on hyperdrive, we do what we want, but when I'm free, with our hearts on hyperdrive.
This is the deck. And just to be clear, I chose not to use Golden Sarcophagus because it's a very expensive card. People can't play the deck, or they feel like they can't play the deck effectively without Golden Sarcophagus. I'll tell you that Golden Sarcophagus is a great card, but it's not the end all be all. I feel like I discovered the way to play this deck truly on this stream. For a deck to be good in this meta, or at least for the past year, I feel like, for a deck to be good, it needs to have two things: an OTK combo and one removal. One removal being a monster destroy, banish, return, or anything. One removal and OTK damage. And you need to be able to do that within 3 to 4 cards. All right, and this deck can do it. All right, so first turn you summon the Tamer Elder, and the Elder goes into your second spiritual beast. Now a lot of people have questions around this, they get them confused. Think about it like this: you see a person, it's a Tamer. You see an animal, it's a beast. There you go. Keep it simple. So when you summon this and summon this, you can use Hawks of Fate to throw away a card. You always want to throw away Spiritual Beast, Petal Fin. You always want to do this because Petal Fin's gonna give you the bounce, okay? Petal Fin's gonna send the card back. So now we contact Fusion in the Cannon Hawk. Now Cannon Hawk has an effect that changes to itself as long as the toggle is not off. So when you use Cannon Hawk's effect, you're gonna return one monster to the grave, which should be your attacker, right? Or something you plan on using to bring back from the grave. But that's for later. You wanna put one monster in the grave and the other 2 monsters back into onto the field, and you're gonna get rid of Cannon Hawk. Now the reason why you wanna do this is because we sent this card away. We banished this card. And because we banished this card, we're gonna be able to bounce the monster. So watch this. You use Cannon Hawk, you chain both effects, and right here, this is what you're doing. You targeted these 2 cards to return to the deck, then you targeted these 2 cards to summon. As long as the card returns to the deck, you can always search a card. And this is where the OTK comes. Here's 1. Here's 2. You always search the deck for this. You want to run, I think, at least 2 of these. But you can always search the deck for this. Banish one Ritual Beast monster in your hand to target a Ritual Beast monster that is banished during the graveyard and special summon it. Here's the OTK. Now you're going to use the Dolphin to push the card back into the hand by discarding Spiritual Beast Apelo. Here comes the OTK. Contact Fuse, activate the spell, Ritual Beast Return. Ritual Beast Return is gonna bring back your dank boy. Now keep in mind, this was the card I drew. I drew this card, right? I took a hand with 4 monsters and turned it to game. See what I'm saying? That's what I think this is the combo. You gotta just play the all monsters. You got 4 monsters. I got rid of all 4 monsters. I played all 4 monsters. I got all these, the field blue back. I summoned enough damage for lethal. I'm gonna use this monster's effect to boost my cards. And that's 23 and 31. 23 and 31 for game. I didn't use the card I drew. So that's it. That's a game winning OTK combo. And I don't ever see people doing this, ever. So I'm saying this is what you got to keep in mind, that if you have an OTK combo in your rogue deck, you can always win. You can always go KOG. You can always call if you have a onboard OTK that's easily accessible, and that's the OTK in this deck. You just got to remember. You just got to remember. Am I tripping, or is this a vibe check? Like, I'm thinking that's a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think this is a vibe check. Vibe check. Wow. 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 Speed or now? Speed or spell? Vibe check. Yes. You just gotta remember. You just gotta remember. Now, Windows effect. Dolphin! You fool! Now I've learned to play the deck, and you're going down. You now have permission to wet yourself. These are my advanced skills. Oh. Do you like my spiritual beast kung fu? I'll assure you, it never meets. Now, contact fusion, just so you know how to play it correctly. Boy, activate my monster's effect. We're sending you back to the grave, and we're gonna be summoning you to the field. Oh no. Summoning you to the field. Doop, doop. Activate. We're gonna go ahead and summon you to the field. We're gonna go ahead and summon you to the field. I'm adding a card. Here I go. Oh, dang it. I was supposed to add a monster. Oops, I messed up. Oh well. I still got game. Wow. Wow. It's beatdown. Speed or spell. I'm coming over for your jams. Oh no! Damn it, dog. I told you, I told you, it just clicked. It just clicked in my brain. It was like, it just clicked. I don't know. Before it didn't click, it just clicked. Vibe check. They just clicked. Everybody quit. They don't, cause they like ritual beasts. Ugh. I mean, I understand the feeling. Like, I get it. The dolphin play is too strong. You must play at least 2. You must play at least 2. The dolphin play is too strong. It's too good. The dolphin is what makes this whole deck. I did have the OTK combo in mind, but I realized that running 2 dolphin is critical. And then also, you don't necessarily need gold Sarc, but you do need triple Winda if you don't have gold Sarc. If you got gold Sarc, then I think you can replace it with Winda. Pretty much, the whole idea is to get this dolphin's effect off. And if you can get this dolphin's effect off twice in a game, twice in a turn, you're probably gonna win. If you get off once in a turn, you're probably gonna win. You just gotta have this card, Ritual Beast Return, to follow up, and basically lets you summon a Ritual Beast from the graveyard or summon a Ritual Beast monster from your banish zone. So pretty much how this deck works, long story short, normal summon Elder into Cannon Hawk. Remember, the people are the tamers, the actual animals are the beasts. You know what I'm saying? So you use Tamer to go into the Hawk, or Elder to go into Hawk. Use Hawk's effect to banish the dolphin, and because and then you use this monster and this monster, you banish those and you special summon the Ulti Hawk. Now that you've done this, you have 3 monsters banished, and they even show you in the lore of this card. You see, it's the summoner, and then this is the Hawk. So it's telling you play these 2 together. It's telling you, it's psychically telling you how to never miss. So you play this and you play this together. You bring this out, you'll have 3 cards banished because you use this card's effect to banish 1 card. And when you use both of this monster's effects, it has 2 effects. But when you use both of this monster's effects together, you get to special summon back to the field the dolphin and this card, and then put this card in the graveyard. Because you did it this way, you can special summon yet again to another monster like this. You're going to use this card's effect to bounce cards back. But when you special summon like that and return a card to the grave, you can search your deck for a spell. You're searching for this because you're going to bring this back after you summon this, and 26 plus 14 is game. And then with beatdown or ties or whatever you're playing, then you know, that works best too. So if you're looking at this deck and you're wondering like, I really want to squeeze in a gold Sarc. I like this build, but I got gold Sarc, so I want to squeeze it in. I would probably drop this, and maybe I would drop this and play 2 gold Sarc. That's probably what I would do. But outside of that small change, probably, you know, not much else I would do there, because it is pretty solid.
Lions, lions.